What's a scam? That's really easy to fall for. I was almost fell for a you made a wrong payment through PayPal scheme. The email address looked very legit, and the formatting was very slick. I had to take a deep breath and check my legit PayPal and linked credit card accounts to figure out the scam. So yeah, I lost no money, but I was scammed out of a few minutes of my life and having a pleasant disposition for a few hours. My friend, I promise you this is not a scam. I am a Nigerian prince who has so much money that I want to give back to those who are less than I. I am going to give to you 100,000,000,000 dollars American. In order for me to give you this money that I no longer need, I will need to gather your account information to make sure only you get the money. The puppy breeder scam offered desirable breed at a bargain price, asking for a deposit of $500,800 to hold it, then more for transport, which never eventuates. I'm at a breed-specific group on FB, perpetually doing battle with spammers. They also start fake groups on FB so that people who are looking for a puppy or a rescue are easy pickings. Soon it's going to be deep fake videos. Just get in the habit of mistrusting every video you see now, because the internet is about to be an even worse place until someone figures out how to automatically flag deepfakes, and even then free speech sites like Twitter won't hide or moderate them. I got an email that said they wanted to interview me as I was job searching, so I clicked on it. Though I thankfully didn't finish because something in my gut told me not to. Wound up getting dozens of spam emails claiming a library was looking for help for about a month afterward. There are shady companies that advertise on Google flights that will give you results about 10 cheaper than the standard airfare, then call you after you book to tell you the price went up and you need to pay more. I just cancelled, but it was my first time dealing with this shit. Fucking streaming services. At this rate I am back to paying cable prices, except now my shit is in 300 different apps. Fuck any internet provider who still does a whole limited amount of TV you can use and then pay more. What the fuck is up with that? Bro, I fell for this one time where this guy came up to me and said empty yo pockets or else Therese gonna be a bigger Sean, and even after I gave it to him, his homies or whatever he called them fucking jumped me and sold my right kidney without my consent. Dog, honestly that selling knife shit lamau. I was 16 in high school and I was probably making 9.50 at my part-time job, so getting X amount commission and all I had to do was put down contacts seemed awesome. I was very upset when my dad told me it was a scam. Skull dipshits who steal new headlight bulbs and try to return multiples of them without a receipt and without those particular ones having been sold in the last 6 months, nor said bulbs being on their file in the first place. Yeah. We're on to you. I got a physical letter today telling me I needed to extend my car's warranty. Only a few problems: I don't own a car, and the car was an extremely high-end luxury car that I couldn't possibly afford. I need the confidence these scammers have in me. Fake jobs that involve moving money to start off. I was desperate for work and was using Bitcoin. Fake older single people taking advantage of lonely retirees. My mom sent like $20,000 to someone overseas she never meant to help his business. That a Nigerian prince told me I just won the lotto and all I have to do is send him some money. I must fall for it at least once a month. Also, the IRS is going to arrest me if I don't send them payment in the form of gift cards from Walmart, buying budget-oriented products. The amount of times I had to replace something that I could have spent a little bit more on as a younger man is ridiculous. Clothes, shoes, tools, and almost a car if my roommate wouldn't have been so cool. Phishing, and similar scams where effort was put in. In turn, you make a little more effort, nowadays, to spot them. You can at least figure it out when the message itself does not make sense, or you're not supposed to receive any. UPS one almost got me. I order a lot of items to my OIs for work and I got a text message about a missed delivery that led to an official looking UPS site. When they asked me for my credit card info, I knew it was Zeus. I reported him. Signing up for a gym: if you try to get out of 12-month or 18-month contract, they'll make you pay anywhere or more than 60 of the remainder contract. I always do month to month. We'll never get trapped by those meatheads again. That car warranty one, I fell for it every time they called for at least 3 years. I never even own a car, and now my bank account is empty, and my identity is stolen. Please give me money in these most trying of times. The little sticker the oil change guys put in your window saying you need another oil change in 3,000 miles. There hasn't been a car made now in the last 20 years that needs an oil change after just 3,000 miles. I get 3 or 4 people a week coming to my post office for packages they don't have. A text message asking for their address and a credit card goes out and it's basically people fishing for identities to steal. Nowadays it's applying for jobs. A lot of fake companies posting jobs, then asking for personal information after hiring you. And these LinkedIn, Indeed and jobs places don't vet any of these companies. If you never learned about pyramid schemes before, they are easy to fall for. Of course, they disguise it. They show you earning potential. It is possible. But it's not like they will show you the stats. Hiring a contractor that completes most of the work, but asks to be paid in full to pay his guys. He promises to come back to finish the work, but never does. I've been burned by this more than once. I know that workers at the fair circus near my old work organize someone to win a grand prize and talk about how easy the game is around big crowds to get more people playing. It seems to work. OnlyFans. Not only the subscription costs but they charge per video and per message and per picture. Sources: my sister is a OnlyFans hoe always bragging about the thousands she makes. Fake buyers on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace that say they are eager to pay full price but then ask for your address, cell phone and want you to go through hoops for security. Most online colleges. No joke, I just had to quit one because the majority of my classmates lived in homeless shelters and the college was still sucking them dry. Predatory at best. Did you know that on Reddit, if you type your password in the comments only you can see it, but it shows up as stars for everyone else? Check it out. Try it and see. Being catfished. Even when you are able to reverse image search pictures, some sophisticated catfishers use unique images they save from others they've tricked and have videos. Carnival games, they are all rigged for you to fail. If you do win, it's a small prize. You have to keep playing to get bigger and bigger prizes that are worth hardly anything. Sponsored ads on FB. I got scammed from a furniture site. Good thing I used my credit card and got the money back. I'm not an idiot and everything looked really legit. The two-party system. It's a scam to get the poor to fight each other instead of being upset at the wealthy, who blame voters of the other party instead of themselves. Tourist scams will eventually break you down. Rule of thumb: when traveling, no one will approach you and be helpful. Especially if they are speaking perfect English, the one you think you're immune to or the one that comes to you when you're desperate. I've almost fallen for a few fake job offers when I needed a job pronto. Predatory lenders like payday advances and title loans. They prey on poorer Americans because they cannot get loans. We need to replace them with microloan banks. People offering to promote your animal on Instagram or other social in exchange for buying their merchandise and sending a picture in of your animal wearing it. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. I know this is sudden, we've only known each other a few weeks. Think I love you. There, I said it, I love you. When your parents ask you to help them for a minute. It's a trap. It's also not an option. You either say no and get grounded or say yes and it's 3 hours minimum. Some guy called my elderly grandparents and said my cousin, they knew his full name, had been arrested and they needed their card number RT away to bail him out. Apparently anything having to do with single parent support resources, which kind of makes it worse. Trying to find help only to end up bombarded with scams, sweating face, phone call alerting me about charges on my Visa card. It almost got me until I remembered that I was at my parents' house on their landline. They use Westpac. Case interview with suspiciously detailed and realistic work. It is realistic. Because it is real work. They are using you, the applicant, as free labor. That parenthood is easy and doable. Hollywood perpetuates a myth no one's ever really ready for. Kids, you figure it out as you go, it will be fine. Paying for extra services at a mechanic's shop. They gleefully present to you that your vehicle needs a service, but you just got it done last oil change. So many people are falling for the WFH scam where they need you to pay a vendor for your equipment, but don't worry, they are sending you a check for it. MLMs and crypto. Same exact shit. They sell you the dream of early retirement and financial independence. One targets mostly women and the other, men, rounding up your total at the register for charity. Most companies don't donate all or any of those donations and just use them as a tax write-off. Dummy emails trip up the most senior citizens, according to our county district attorney. Not sure it's wise for him to announce that, however. Many home improvement business in your local town, these people are buying 5-star reviews now, and Google won't do anything about it. Beware. This email I've been getting recently. Thank you for your $500 order of XYZ, call this number to change or cancel. Almost got me first time. Also, though not literally a scam, car warranties when buying a car sure feel like a scam when the only things that go bad are never covered. Getting a messaging saying your package couldn't be delivered, cause you have to pay a small fee. You wouldn't believe how many people fall for it. The first thing that came to mind is that a lot of the vitamins and supplements that people take regularly don't actually do anything. Giving money to panhandlers. Most of these people drive to their locations in their cars, and a lot of them make good money doing this. EcoShield Pest Control Services. They cost twice as much as Orkin and Terminix, and they have incredibly aggressive salespeople. That the United States of America isn't a for-profit corporation. February 21, 1871, 41st Congress Session 3, Chapter 62, page 419. You sign up 5 friends, they can make you rich. They'll get money and you will get money too for every sale they make. In the United States, hackers scammers have figured out how to call you using the Real Immigration Services phone number. Franchises. So many of the low-cost franchises are nothing more than one-sided contracts aimed after desperate people. The 9-5 grind that covertly became the 8-6 grind for 60 years. Only to retire for 6 or 7 and work part-time. Then die. Going to college and choosing a major just because it seems interesting instead of connected to a career you want. Timeshares. They make you believe you're getting a vacation paradise, but in reality, it's a financial nightmare. With one little trick, you too can become a click here, enter your card info, thank you for your money. That one where the girl at the bar flirts with you. You buy her a drink and she says be right back, stay here. Friendship. That shit hurts. Especially when you find out about the lies. Never again am I making a friend. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. What? When did I buy a car? Financial aid for college as a teenager, and the promise that you'll have a job by the time you graduate.